Hey, what's up? Welcome back. It's been a long time. Been about 8 months since I did a video. Sorry about that. At first, I thought I just needed a little break. Had a lot going on outside in my life, and I definitely needed a break to kind of focus on doing everything I needed to do. I moved, which was a huge, huge thing. We actually moved our office as well. So in our new office, we actually share it. It's like a shared building that's almost sort of like a house. But we have the garage outside, and that's where we keep a lot of our equipment. So kind of have to climb through the entire garage around some vintage cars and other cool stuff and other junk to get to the uplights, dance lighting, different equipment that we have stored there. And now, like I said, it was sort of, the office is in sort of like a house. And so we share this house with other businesses. There's a seamstress and there's some office that runs out of there as well. But one of the weird things is I couldn't find the bathroom at first, and I had to ask help to find the bathroom because I peeked through one of the doors, and the first thing that I saw was a fireplace. And sure enough, that ended up being the bathroom, just in case you need to get warm and toasty, and as you notice, there's also a chair, in case you want a friend to hang out with you while you poop. Like I said, it's been about 8 months since I've done a video, and I've done 30-ish gigs since then. Some of them were really, really cool, and I really wish that I got more footage. A couple of them I actually did get some decent footage, but most of them not much at all. So, I mean, here's a bunch of brides and grooms over the past 8 months. I mean, there's only a small handful of them. But I really do wish that I got more footage, but I'm gonna have to make do with what I got to kind of give you a recap of this summer and most of the fall so far as well.
Above all, friendship and release community.
I think so, yeah. Faneuil Hall, Quincy Market.
Oh yeah, this says it right there.
So one of the funnest gigs that I did this summer, and one of the most beautiful venues I've ever played in before. It's called the State Room in Boston, and it's on like the 32nd or 33rd floor of this building just outside of Faneuil Hall. And man, it is absolutely gorgeous. You cannot even believe this view. I mean, I just kept taking pictures. I kept walking around the building and looking out, the different sides of the building, out the different windows. I mean, every angle was just so beautiful that you ended up doing nothing but take a ton of footage.
Yeah, I like this spot for a picture. I mean, I got a lot of them, but this is a good one.
I know, I keep taking pictures. Now, they had a string quartet playing up in the mezzanine for cocktail hour, and they had, a company come in and string all these gorgeous lights all over the place. But we were done a little bit early when we got set up. And so we went downstairs, down towards Faneuil Hall, and we went to the Sam Adams Brew Pub, me and my assistant. And who was at the Sam Adams Brew Pub but Ben motherfucking Franklin? For reals. Check this dude out. For real. Anyway, we talked with him for a minute, and that was Ben Franklin, man. And he was recommending different beers to us and stuff. It was awesome. So anyway, the gig was excellent. Excellent. What an absolute party.
Have faith in you and the things you do.
So good to me. You've been so good to me. What you gonna do? You know you make me wanna lift my head up and shout, throw my hands back and shout.
We had such a blast. It was so, so beautiful. Easily one of the best of the summer. Time to pack up. Another fun one that I had this summer was at a summer camp in the Berkshires, out in western Massachusetts, out in the beautiful woods of western Mass. It was, I think, the first weekend after the summer camp closed this past September. And it was, what a neat, cool wedding. Beautiful place. I wish I got more footage.
As a token of my love for you.
But one of the biggest things about it that was crazy was this helicopter that was just hovering over us during the ceremony.
Part of him that he knows you can break. Don't hurt him. Don't change him.
And I think it turns out that they were looking for someone. I mean, there ended up being police and stuff. But I mean, it was the middle of nowhere in the woods. But there was a police helicopter hovering above the ceremony for pretty much the entire time. I mean, I was waving it off and I was flipping it off and I didn't know what it was. It was just this wicked loud helicopter flying over us. But it ended up being an absolute blast of a gig. A really fun time.